And Collin, that's pretty much the secret sauce of building a successful business. I hope all your listeners enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was fantastic, man. Well, thank you for giving us that secret sauce.
You're welcome.
Hey guys, this is The Side Hustle. This is after the podcast. Thanks for tuning in. We had a couple more questions that we wanted to get answered after the epic podcast. That podcast was fantastic, and thank you guys again so much.
Of course, thanks for having us.
Single biggest business lesson that you have learned over the years?
Be coachable. Absolutely. Be coachable. Because if you're coachable, your people will be coachable. And if you're coachable, then you're going to get better every day.
Sure. For me, it would be a chameleon. Make sure that you are the kind of employee and person that the business needs at that moment. So it could be whatever they ask you to do. Make sure that you're willing to do it, because that's how you're going to be successful.
Wow, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that.
Oh yeah, I've evolved many times in my career, and I don't ever see that stopping. I think it's the best way to be, because especially when you're in a startup, you never know what's going to be needed of you. So you may come in with one role, but you may leave with another, or you may end up with a totally different role. So you've got to make sure that to be flexible and agile in this industry for sure.
That's why you're the Veep.
That's great.
Yeah.
How do you guys define success?
Why don't you go first?
Ooh, personally, for me, I wake up, I grab my coffee, and I love going to work. I'm happy. It's not about the money. It's not even about the title, even though I do love being a vice president. I will go ahead and say that. But the fact that I get up every day and I enjoy what I do, and I'm able to balance. I don't know if work-life balance is really a thing, but I feel like I can do it all. I'm effing superwoman, so I love that.
Yeah, you are. It's very similar. My answer is, are you doing things that make you happy every day? Are you positive every day? Are you energized every day? To use the Alexander phrase, is your cup full, right? As the youth say. If you're constantly...
My cup runneth over.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
It does. And that's how I look at it. It's like, if you're doing things that energize you every day, maybe it's work, maybe it's not work, right? That's success. Maybe your version of success is that you hated your job, you made a bunch of money, and now you get to do what you want to do every day. I don't know. It's different for everyone. I love working, so I want to keep doing it. That's what energizes me, being around the people, being around the challenges. So success is doing things that energize you.
That's awesome. I love this so much. What's the best piece of advice you have received in your business career?
Actually, I'm going to quote my boss here, top boss, Ed, is, don't come to me with a problem, come to me with a solution. I think that's genius, because if you are already addressing, you see where the problems are and you can shift, and you've already got a solution, one, it's going to help keep things moving really efficiently, and two, we don't always have to go to dad to help try and fix stuff. We're coming to him with solutions already solved. That's why our phone calls are 3-minute spurts, because I've already solved the problem by the time I've let him know. So I think that's really key, especially in a startup industry and just in your role. Make sure you always got a solution ready to go.
This is a tough one. There's so many great cliches that I love to use them. I think I'm kind of known for all my cliches. I'll tell you one that I don't know whoever told me, but I think since coined how it's actually said, which is, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do something. I say it all the time. And like I said, I don't know if it was so eloquently said the first time to me, but it's a motto I live. I think people constantly look at their options incorrectly around them. And there's another side of that, which is, just because you currently can't do something doesn't mean you shouldn't try.
I'm loving every answer. I just want to go all day.
The biggest smile on his face.
I mean, seriously though, I'm like,
We have another one too, Ed, that we always say.
We have lots.
Just give us
Go
more.
ahead. Yeah, we got a lot of great. We got a lot of good
more,
sayings.
because this is just gold coming out of y'all's
You've
mouths.
coined this one, but it was a conversation you and I had, which is your competitors good. Yeah,
I know where you're going with
Okay,
this.
you say it, because you say it's so great, but we had this conversation.
Market best isn't determined by the people below you, right? So we were talking about our competitors and what they do, and she goes, "What does it matter? Market best isn't determined by your competitors below you." And I was like,
So you determine
our standards are our standards,
Right.
not what everyone else is doing.
Dude.
We like speaking in sound bites
Yeah,
at
like
PEERFIT.
mic drop.
Yes.
We need mics. That's what we need. We just need mics that we can just have just to drop.
Just
literally.
dropping mics everywhere.
You need a little soundboard so you can set up a little sound.
Seriously,
Can you tell
man.
that we're marketers? Because it's like 144 characters. If you can't say it in that, then you probably shouldn't say it, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I see people listening to this and then going and writing all these down on their
Yeah.
whiteboards, like above their. I mean, because it's.
Anna, we're turning these into graphics.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, this is all Instagram content, right?
Totally.
So I would say
Picture,
there are
quote,
two other
picture, quote.
other good lessons that either we espouse to other people or we hear. And one is I give it in context of how we communicate with our investors, but really goes to any of your stakeholders, which is you should constantly proactively go and give them little pieces of information so that they can help make little decisions. Because if you're ever having an external person help you make a big decision, then you're in trouble. Because they're going to be in freak out mode. You're not going to get the best from them. But if you break up a big decision to 5 little conversations and they help, and to lack of use a better phrase, they've already peed on it, right, so to speak, in the sense of they've already put their thumbprint on it. So by the time you get with them to kind of that last big chunk, well, they've already put their input on half the equation. There's no blame left anymore. But if you come to them late and you're like, 11th hour, big problem, I was hiding it from you, they're not going to be able to focus on the problem. They're going to be able to focus on, well, I'm mad at you. Why didn't you bring this to me earlier? You're to blame here. So that's a really important one. And one from Adam Lowe, our COO, it's from one of his favorite books.
El Machete.
What's my language level I'm allowed to say on this?
Oh, whatever.
Okay. He always tells us and his sons, if you're going to eat, don't nibble. So seriously,
Adam?
That was the Instagram quote we were talking about right there. That's the one.
So-
Make sure that one gets up first.
We'll
From a
use
book.
emojis for that.
Yeah,
We'll use the poop emoji for
look,
that.
it's from a book that he reads. I can't remember which book it is, but I mean, the idea is a simple one. Look, we all have uncomfortable, not fun tasks we have to do from time to time. Don't avoid it. Don't drag it out. Get in there. Get it done.
Yep.
Guys, thank you so much. This was fantastic. Incredible advice from incredible people right here on the Side Hustle, on the WHOA GNV podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching. And that's it. See you guys later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Whoa. Yeah, we did the whoa.
Yeah, we did that in the podcast. You guys messed that up before, remember? There's no redos.
There's
in
no
this.
redos?
Yeah,
I was like,
everybody's-
whoa.